Hello, David Lucas, Birmingham Association of Realtors, and I just wanted to take a quick moment and update you on some of the things that's occurred in the early part of this week as far as stay-at-home orders and things of that nature. Always remember that our association is monitoring changes both on the national, state, and local level, and we'll get that information out to you as soon as we possibly can. One thing before we start is the Real Health open enrollment is on until May the 31st. You can go to alabamarealtors.com to sign up for health insurance. It's Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance, very good program. So if you need health care, that's a good avenue to take. First and foremost, state of Alabama, effective May the 1st, which is Friday, Alabama moves from a stay-at-home order to a safer at-home order. Now, what that generally means is a few things have changed, some things have remained the same. For individuals, they were originally ordered to stay at home. Now we are encouraged to stay at home. Employers may open up as long as social distancing is in order. All retail is now going to be open on May the 1st, but it will be limited to 50% occupancy, and sanitizing rules will be in place for that. Medical procedures, elective procedures are now available. Things that haven't changed: gyms are still closed, churches are still closed, theaters are closed. You can't get a haircut and you can't get your nails done. All of those are still closed at this time, but that is a step in the right direction. This order is valid until 5 p.m. on May the 15th, and so hopefully we'll progress through that. Also, the beaches are now open as long as no more groups of 10 and social distancing applies. Next up is, though, the city of Birmingham passed an ordinance that goes into effect May the 1st that will require you to wear a mask in public. Now, what that means is if you're not in your car or in your house in the city of Birmingham, and if you're not jogging for exercise, you are going to be required to wear what they are referring to as a facial covering or mask. Doesn't have to be an N95, it doesn't have to be a surgical mask, it can be a bandana, scarf, something of that nature, but you're required to wear it. Anyone 2 years of age or older is required to wear it. So if you're showing properties in the city of Birmingham, make sure, just because it has a Birmingham zip code, make sure it's actually in the city, look at the tax records, make sure it's in the municipality of Birmingham, and if it is, make sure that you're wearing a mask. So one of the things we want to make sure of is that we issue the minimum standards for real estate professionals during this COVID-19 pandemic, and we want you to continue to follow those. We figure that those are going to be the best way to keep us essential as time goes on and minimize risk to our members and to the community. So right now, open houses are still, we really don't need those. We're still doing them virtually. We prefer that it continue that way rather than holding public open houses just because of the lack of ability for us to sanitize that type of scenario. So refer to those. Those actually came out on April the 6th. We sent them to you on April the 7th. Keep those in mind as we go through business for right now. Continue to take your proper precautions. The big thing is we must continue to be diligent in what we do and how we work with the public. So we want to continue to take our precautions, continue our social distancing, and then remember that we can get our information from BirminghamRealtors.com. Our last thing is, what do we do now? The big thing is we just have to keep adapting. Every time the rules change, we have to adapt. And so we just have to make sure that we stay on the right side of the rule, but at the same time are able to serve our community and our industry and make sure that we're doing it in the right way. We will continue to keep you guys updated, but those are the two main things. Was one, the stay-at-home order is now safer at home, excuse me, and the mask situation in the city of Birmingham. We haven't heard anything from Jefferson County Director of Health. That should come out later on this week, and if there's anything changing on that, we will update you again. Again, if you need me, don't hesitate to call, and thank you for your time, and God bless everyone.